Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster, touching base with you as I do every day, as much as I can, depending on where I am in the world, what I'm doing in the world, who I'm staying with, where I'm staying. Right now, I am live from Namibia, Africa, in Swakopmund area of the southern part of, I should say, the coastline of Namibia. Welcome. Tanya is in the building. She's the first person with the gold. She gets the gold today. And so good to see you, Tanya. And so I am here trying to get into a regular. Yesterday, the Wi-Fi was a little sketchy. So you guys, I was buffering a little bit. Hopefully we won't buffer today. Hopefully we're better. We'll do better and we'll see. So I'm working on my Wi-Fi, trying to get settled here in this part of the world. It's amazing how some of my websites don't work in Namibia, and then I had to make sure security, because they're thinking that I'm from somewhere else. They think I'm a stranger. They think I've hacked my own system, because how did this guy get to Africa? So I have to make sure I verify on every account. But I'm here, y'all. I am here, and I'm so good to see you here. I see Hannah's in the building. Hannah has the silver today, and it's so good to see you here. And I hope you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Is it coming through nicely? How is is it choppy? Is it looking good? Let me know so that way I can figure things out from this end. But it looks like we're doing good. I won't be on for the whole hour, just so you know, because I have a dinner that my buddy who I'm staying with here, he put together a welcoming of friends to welcome me here to Namibia. So we'll be having dinner later. Yes, thank you, Hannah. You guys are my producers. My producers are saying the sound is good. Excellent. So I'm excited. I just spent time with one of my other buddies from America. He lives not too far from. He lives across the way, and we got to spend some time together today and catch up, and that was a lot of fun. So life is moving on. It is moving on. It's happening. I am here. I am in. Today it is so freaking hot. It is normally temperatures around here are between 70 and 75 degrees. Or lower. So I would say 65 to 75. But today we're having a heat wave, and an unexpected heat wave. And they were teasing me earlier today, and they said, "You brought the heat." And I said, "Yeah, I brought the heat, y'all. I brought the heat." So here I am. Is there no horizontal? Both choices are vertical. Really? It should be both. It should be. I see horizontal here. The horizontal is going and the vertical is going. So I'm not sure why it's not showing. Are you guys on verticals, or are you guys? Oh, look, I see everybody's on vertical. I don't know why. There's no horizontal. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we have to figure that out. We're going to have to figure out why there's no horizontal. So here we are. So guys, it's been a whirlwind. I've been here 2 days, right? I arrived on Sunday. Sunday was an amazing ride from Windhoek, which is 3.5 hours where my plane lands. And then you drive all the way, because the planes from Europe land in Windhoek. The planes from America, like for instance, if I take United Airlines or Delta, it will land in Cape Town. And from Cape Town or Johannesburg, I can fly another plane here, which takes away that 3-hour drive. So I know what to do for the future. But that makes it easy, because now I know that the airport right here on the coast will take me to Cape Town when I want to go visit my friends. So I'll be in Cape Town hopefully next month, and I'm visiting all my friends from South Africa. Can't wait to see them in South Africa. So, okay, now I see. Oh, you see it. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for letting me know. You guys know you are the producers. You are my producers. I make this happen because you help me make this happen. And so, Namibia has been more than I expect it, because the last time I was here with friends, and we were here on holiday. Literally, we were here for Christmas in 2016. And so in being here as I on holiday, on vacation, we pretty much stayed at the hotel, we went to the beach, and that was my life here. And now I'm here because now I'm, you know, looking at places that possibly to live. And I tell you, the house rating, the real estate here is incredible. However, it is gaining ground because there's so many people moving here because they're trying to leave obviously the United States. They're leaving the European Union. They're leaving from different parts of Africa because they found oil here, which is, for some people, it's not a good thing, but for others, it's a great thing because the economy's booming. There are beautiful townhouses everywhere. I'm going to show you some pictures in a little bit. As in, I'm just going to like pan my area, and so you can see where I am. Okay, let's see who's in the bill. Let's go there. So we got the gold went to Tanya, the silver went to Hannah, and now we have the bronze going to Lisa. She said, "Is there no horizontal?" Okay, we got that right. She said that before she said hello. Oh, what's going on, Lisa? I'm in horizontal, says Hannah, and only vertical for me. I see. Hey, look who's in the building. I see Mr. Spilt Social. Your energy and spirit is contagious. You look and sound great, my man. Thank you. Thank you for that compliment. Welcome. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit subscribe. What I'm doing is I'm bringing the world to our community. This is a community of people that loves to travel, loves peace of mind, loves to be centered, loves to get out of the crappy rat race. And so I'm here to be the forebearer. I was going to say the guinea pig, but no. Oink, oink. No guinea pigs. I am here to be the forebearer of being able to test things out, share it with this community, and then you are able to make decisions. Do you want to visit? Do you want to come out? But I can tell you, if you want to come visit me in Namibia, there's a place right across the street for you to hang out. It's called the Traveler's Lodge. It's a little hotel, very quaint, and it's also every morning people are leaving from that hotel to go to the dunes and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. Let me just put in here. Let me see if the Instagrammers are in the building and see if I can do Instagram while I'm doing this. So I need to pop this in here. So, because usually if I put two platforms on, it gets a little wonky. So let's see if we can do it today. We're going to see if we can do it. Touch Base Daily, audience in public. Let's get the subscribers in here from our Instagrammers. And then I'm going to show you my neighborhood. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So let's see here. I got this. I got my copy here. And let's go to our StreamYard. Let's go to the edits. You hear me as I'm doing this, right? I'm walking you through what I'm doing. And let's go here, titles. Okay, let's get the Instagram stream key in there. Paste that, baby. And here we go. Instagrammers, you should be popping on like popcorn in a moment. So, again, the 3-hour ride here. Today, I'm going to post the photos. Now, there's a lot of photos I still need to give you from Germany. There's still a lot of photos I need to give you from Porto, Portugal. I still have places, Montpellier. I have still some photos to give you from there. And for the last 4 weeks, I've been, for those that are just joining and you're here for the first time, I've been on a road trip assignment and I've been photographing different parts of Europe. I started my trip in Lisbon. Was in Lisbon, then went to Porto, Portugal, then from Porto, Portugal, then went to Paris, then from Paris, went to Montpellier, and then from Montpellier, I went to Germany. Frankfurt, Germany, which I found out was not only it was a bad side, but then I learned about the good side. So, and then I interviewed 2 African gentlemen from Congo, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. And then also, I ended up leaving from Frankfurt, Germany to arrive here in Windhoek, to say, and then that was just for the plane flight in, and then after that we drove 3 hours here to Swakopmund. And for those that don't know, Namibia used to be a German colony, So it felt like it worked out nicely that I ended up being in Germany for 2 days, learning the cultures of Germany, and then I had never been to Germany before, and then now coming to a German once colonized place, and you see the buildings and the architecture and all that good stuff. Okay, so now we're all caught up. For those that are here for the first time, I see some new people. I should say, I see our people have arrived. Miss Chris R is in the building. Chris R is in the building. Charlene is in the building. She says, good morning. And Kimmy Kim is in the building. She says, hello, Ron and Touch Base Daily family. And we have the wonderful Mimi is in the building. She says, good morning, Ron and Touch Base Daily, RLP fam. Okay, so now right here, I have a great signal. So I'm hoping, I'm not going to move too far from here, but I do hope that I can show you the dunes. Now, the dunes are around the corner here. The dunes are the height of a 40 to 50 story buildings. They are big, these dunes, and they fall right into the ocean. And it's one of the only places on Earth. Now, you're not going to see all of the ocean in the meeting there, but at some point we'll do that. Ron, are you getting passport stamps, or is it true? Yes, I am getting my passport stamps, and I was so excited. When I arrived in Lisbon, I got my stamp. When I left out of Germany, out of the EU, I got a stamp. And then when I arrived into Namibia, I had my visa on arrival, and I got a stamp. And I have a stamp for 30 days to be here for multiple visits. So I mean, I can go out in and out of Namibia and visit my friends from other parts of Africa, which I'm so excited about, because that's what you do. Anytime, here's a little tip. Today's Tip Tuesday. Here's a tip. Whenever you go to a country and you get your visa, make sure you ask for the multiple entry. It usually is the same price. So why not get the multiple? And that way, when you come back, you don't have to pay for it. You can go in and out of the country. I see you, Jazzy Jazz. You're in the building. I see you. Jazzy Jazz is in the building. Okay, so again, if you're in the building, make sure you hit the likes. Make sure you hit the likes. And now I'm going to take my little mouse and put it to the side for a moment so I can show you. I want to show you the neighborhood. Okay, so here we go. So behind me, now you'll see that there's sand everywhere because this is the desert. It's the desert. So look at this. So that's all the neighbors down there. But as I walk over here, that's where all the stores and shopping and all that stuff is behind me there. We start out with a very windy, and then behind me, you can see the sand dunes. I mean, you can't really see it as clear as I want to see you, because I need to probably take off that way. I need to take off my adjustments to my video camera. Hold on a second, so that way you can see in the distance. Let me see here. Let me go into my camera mode, portrait. Let me take it out of studio light. I don't need that. Portrait mode. Let's do studio. No. Portrait mode. We're in portrait mode. Okay, so can I change that off? Okay, let's change that out. And background. Here we go. I have no background on. Okay, no background. Okay, let me get the background and me clear it. Make sure I'm clear. Okay, I think that should be clear now. I think it should be clear. Okay, so let's try this again. So I have my portrait mode is done, background done, and studio light. I'm not using studio light, so put that off. Studio. Okay, just take this. Okay, we take that off. There we go. Take that off. And I don't need the edge lighting because I don't need that. Okay, and reactions are good. Okay, so now here we go. I think we're ready. Let's try this again because you couldn't see before. And let's see here. Morning. Who is it? Wow, is it Wendy? It's this morning. One of the things you don't take into consideration when living here is that you get sandstorms. They get about 3 of them a year, like sandstorms, like you see in the movie Dune, sandstorms. Also, you have to shut all the windows, everything, because the sand blows everywhere. But this morning we had some high winds, and so it wasn't a sandstorm, but the sand was blowing everywhere. It's like you see in a blizzard in the snow when it hits the ground. That's how it was blowing across the road. Okay, let me get Lisa off the screen there. Morning, Jazzy, she says. Oh, it is Wendy. Happy Tuesday. Hey, what's going on? I see you. What's that? Elevator has guide rails. Welcome to our platform. Also, if you're in the building, hit subscribe if this is your first time here. Lisa says, so if the dunes are so large, how do people get to the ocean? You cross over them, or you go down the valley. Like this is a valleyway, and it takes you straight to the ocean. I am literally 7 blocks from the ocean. And morning, Hannah. Okay, I see the mornings. I see that. Okay, let me get that off the screen. Let's try this again. Hey, Kelly A is in the building. What's up? She says, good morning, everyone. I see you. Okay, are you guys ready to see? Are you ready to see the dunes? And then I'm gonna have to get off of here and get dressed for the guests. Okay, so let's check it out together. Here we go. Let me take this off the screen. Let me take that off the screen. And how you guys doing in Instagram? If you're in the Instagram world, come on over to our YouTube channel, and then you can hop in and see. Okay, let me go over. Hold on a second. Let me get back to my page here. And here we go. Let's try this again. Okay, let's start with the dunes first. So behind me, now you can see it clear. You see the dunes behind me? The dunes are, you see the green, and then you see the dunes. You see some cars up there in the background, but those dunes are so high, and they go right into the desert. Literally, you cannot go into the dunes without having some expert guidance, because the dunes, your tracks get covered by the sand, so you can't find it. So you can't find your way out of the dunes because you say, I'm going to just hang out in the dunes. No, there are certain pathways you can go to that are for people like commoners, but then there are also people that have to hire people to take you to the dunes in different locations, so you can see like Skeleton Bay, Walvis Bay, so places like that. Also, this is where I took my flamingo photos when I was here in 2016. D-Jack says, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Namibia. I am live from Namibia, Africa. Okay, so again, here behind me is where people shop and all that good stuff, and escapade from somewhere. Also, for those that don't know about the dunes, I'm gonna turn away out the wind. The dunes behind me, you can do like we do snowboarding in the States. You can do. Let me get out the wind because the wind is so strong. You can do sandboarding. Okay, so now this way, you can't see it really clear, but at the very horizon is the ocean. The ocean is in the very horizon. So I'm not too far from that. And then obviously the neighbors. The neighbors are down here. And the traffic, well, there's very little traffic. I mean, There's traffic. You see people, there's traffic. There's my friends in the building. My friends inside. They're cooking, putting things together. So anyway, so we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna get myself situated. Any questions? Any questions about my travel? So again, if you have questions, I would love to answer them. I also, for those that have not done it, I mean, if you travel, you want to. I know there's I keep putting in. People are putting in posts about the STEP program, and for the United States, they're not coming to rescue you. But the thing is, you still want to know where. You still want the government to know where you are. So you don't have to put all your specifics, but you do need to put in your country, so that way you can have the embassy, and then you can have updates. So that's what I've. So his tip number 2 for traveling. Do sign up for the STEP program in the United States. Go to the .gov and fill it out if you decide to travel abroad, anywhere. Also, tip 3 for today is Tip Tuesday. Tip 3. The world is going through some turmoil because of the United States, Israel attacking Iran. So there are oil. For most Americans don't realize how little we pay in oil for our gas. Not so in the rest of the world. The rest of the world pays pretty much double of what we do in America. So what's happening is that people say, oh, it's not affecting me. But in places like Thailand and Vietnam, they're being hit hard because of the fuel. So the fuel problem of not getting gasoline and getting oil out of Iran or through the straits, backed up through the straits of Hormuz, they are suffering. So they have to stockpile their oil to kind of conserve. And so people holding onto their oil and holding on to it and relies on. So the oil prices are going up, which means if you are planning your trips to these places in Europe, remember your ticket may be more because of the oil crisis. So for those that you may want to hedge to buy your tickets now, hopefully you can get to where you need to go at a lesser price. But if this war continues, oil will continue to go up, the barrel of oil. But let me see, I left my phone inside. Let me see what the Dow is doing right now. Let me just see so I can tell you guys what the Dow is doing. And that way I can give you some up-to-date information. Hold on a second. Dow Jones today at industrial average. Okay, let's go real-time quote. Here we go. Let's get it on here. Let's see what's going on in the Dow Jones. Okay, so the Dow Jones is doing some recovery. The market is up 239 points, which is not a lot in these days. When you think about a market that's trading at 47,000, that's not a big move. It's only 51%. So, but anyway, so maybe there's some good news I haven't heard about. So Dow Jones wild season up 200 points as oil reserves lower and Trump signals Iran war near an end. Okay, so Trump realizes that it's costing him. It's like it's costing everyone else. So maybe this is 18 hours ago from CNBC. Looks like the Dow Jones is, yeah. So the looks like Trump had put out the signal that the war is only going to be 2 weeks, like he said. Maybe hey, we'll see. Okay. Also, it says market news. Stock erases steep losses as Trump says war is very complete. Oil turns lower. So oil prices have gone down, but it can go anywhere. So keep your eyes on the Dow Jones and also the oil markets, because That will give you an indication of getting your airline tickets now or getting them later. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Let's see what you guys have here. La 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 la. Jazzy says, my question is, can you send me a ticket so I can join you on this lovely journey? I can send you the maps. I can send you the information, and you can easily go online, book your flight, Delta, United Airlines, into Cape Town or Johannesburg, and then fly right here to Namibia. And I will be your host as well as my buddy. But I could be your host because I'm right here, and you can stay right at the hotel right across called the Travelers Lodge. So yes, Jazzy, you can come if you want to. Lisa says, let me get this on the screen. Lisa says, I thought there was a chip in the passport, so why would we have to sign up for something? This is true. I said the same thing. I said, why are we doing a double action? But this is, you know how American bureaucracy. But yes, our passports do have chips in them so they can locate us wherever we are in the world. But they need to know that you are in danger and that you need to be located. So that may be the reason why you have to sign up, because no one's just looking for you anywhere in the world. But if they find that you're missing, they will know to look for your chip and where to find you, what country. Okay, so that makes sense. Great information, says Kimmy Kim. Today is my birthday. Whose birthday is today? Beaming Drag Gracer is in the building, and it's the birthday. Hello, Gracer. Drag Gracer is in the building. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Again, if you're new in the building, make sure you hit subscribe. Be a part of the community. Get involved. Okay, right, Jazzy? LA that has it over. Yeah. LA, it suffers like LA has the gas like a UK and like Europe, but still $8 is cheap in some places. UK, they pay a lot of money for gas. Okay, the ducks are going by. You hear them in the background. Jazzy says, I think the chip only holds your bio data, age, birth information, etc., not location tracking. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that information, Jazzy. Also, I see here, Chris says, Ron, what are the apps we need to have in order to access QQQ, money while abroad? Is Wise and Charles Schwab enough? Oh, okay. So Charlie Schwab is a good company. I love Charlie Schwab. I love Fidelity. Those are great companies in the States to put investments in. There's some digital ones out there, like Public is new. I don't know much about Public, but it seems to be getting traction to invest your money, put your money in investments. They match a certain amount of money that you put in. You have access. But I'm always thinking about putting your money in bank accounts that are recognized globally. So you want to make sure that your banks, like for instance, global banks in America, HSBC, Citibank, Chase Bank, and there's who's another bank? There's a couple. There's the Hong Kong is HSBC. There's two other banks that are very global that are in the United States that you can use, put your money in, transfer, open up an account. Also have multiple credit cards so that way you can, if one fails, you can have money to back up. Also put money, don't ever put all your money in one place. Remember, we always say diversification is the key to life in everything. So if you're going to put money away, make sure you diversify. Diversification is king. And Jazzy says, good morning, Kelly and Christine. Do you believe him? No, I don't believe Trump. I don't believe the orange man. I don't believe him. Jazzy says, Jazzy always gives us nice facts. OPEC, I'm looking Facebook at OPEC because that man will say anything. Yes, indeed, I agree. Chris says, also, what apps do we need? Okay, I got that one. Oh, also, I just learned this because my buddy just hooked me up with this, is that instead of changing my eSIM, because unfortunately my T-Mobile doesn't allow me to get an eSIM. I'm not even gonna go there. That pissed me off when I went to go change my eSIM in Portugal and couldn't do it because T-Mobile puts a block. So my phone is locked because I bought my phone through T-Mobile. Never again. I will always go back to doing what I do normally, is I will buy my own phone and find a provider that gives me great benefits. T-Mobile pissed me off because I could not use my eSIM that's built into my Apple phone, but could not access it. So they have here in Namibia little portable, like little squares, Wi-Fi squares, and you can plug them in, take them everywhere you go, and it's just like the Wi-Fi in your house, like I had in my apartment, which T-Mobile started doing, and I think what's the other one? Optimum is also one in New York that does it on the East Coast, where they take the little portables. You can, well, they weren't really portable in America, but here they're portable. They're like little squares, little blocks, and you can take them out and take them where you need to go and plug them in, and you have instant Wi-Fi, just like you have Wi-Fi in your home. So I just got mine today, and my signal looks like it's good. It's strong. I have a strong signal, and it's free, unlimited internet, so I can have that. And I pay, I think my bill is 50, maybe 20, I think mine is $30 a month. $30 American dollars a month. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. And then I'm going to take my spare phone, because I'm so glad I held on to my Samsung, because guess what? This Samsung, I can take out the SIM card, and then I will have a phone for Namibia. So I can make calls. I can call the car service. I can do that with a spare phone that I can take out the SIM card and make it for here in Namibia, or travel wherever country you're in. So if you don't have, it's always good to have those old phones that you can take those SIM cards out and change them. Even though the new eSIMs pretty much do it, but it's nothing like the old way of doing some things. Okay, so I'm giving you a lot of tips, y'all. Y'all getting a lot of tips on this Tip Tuesday. It is Tip Tuesday. Did I put the banner up at least? Okay, let me put that banner up there. It is Tip Tuesday. It is Tip Tuesday. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back to your comments. Okay, let's see. I say, I don't believe him. OPEC. Oh, Dr. Tachi's in the building. Dr. Tachi's in the building. She says, hey, all. So we're here in Namibia, live from Swakopmund, Namibia. And I'm happy to be here. And real estate is amazing. If you got a couple of $100,000, come on down and buy a house and then rent it out to people. Something I'm thinking about. But I plan, you know, when they say when you're young, you buy. When you're older, you don't buy, unless it's an investment property. Okay, next. Lisa says, here we go. Lisa got it. Global banks, JP Morgan Chase, yes. Agricultural Bank of China, yes. China Construction Bank, yes. Bank of America, I did not know that. I was questioning Bank of America, but I wasn't sure. Bank of America, Bank of China, Wells Fargo, is it international? Really? Did not know that. HSBC, BNP, yes. Purvis. Okay, we all won. Elise is in the building. What's up, Elise? Hello, everyone. Again, if you're in the building, make sure you hit the touch. Make sure you hit the touch. Make sure you hit the like. And if you're in Instagram, come over to Touch Base Daily by going to Google, put in Touch Base Daily, and you will be here. Okay, so there we go. Wow. Okay, are you guys getting some information? Are you taking this information? All you travelers out there? Okay. I'm gonna get ready. And something was blowing. Okay, I'm gonna get myself ready. I need to get out of here. Hey, look who else is in the building. My partner in crime is my buddy Ed, Mr. Chris Edwards. He says, hey, Ron and Touch Base Daily family. So good to see you. Mr. Chris Edwards is in the building. I think I should take a picture of you all. I just took a picture of you all. I can't even record you all. There we go. Let's record. I can record you online with me. Isn't that cool? How cool is that? I am recording. Okay, as I speak to you. Let's see here. Let's get Chris off the board. And I see here Elise, Jazzy says that, and then I see Kimmy. I see all the greetings, taking notes. I see someone saying that they're taking notes. Tanya is saying she is taking notes. And I see the hello Jazzy from Elise. Hello Lisa from Elise. I see hi Chris from Jazzy. Okay. Did I give you enough information? We talked about banks. Yes. Make sure you invest in banks that are international. I mean, let's just say put a couple of savings, put some money away so that way when you travel, you can access that. And also, it doesn't have all your money in it. Okay, so it's like a traveling account money to travel the world with. So that way, no one can. If no one happens to hack your system, they're only getting your extra bank. Okay, number 2, step. Put in or make sure when you're traveling abroad that, especially now because of war and things that are moving on in the world, things can happen and change in a second. Sign up for STEP for American citizens. STEP, STEP program. STEP program, right? Make sure you do that. Okay, that's number 2. Number 1, what did we talk about? I forgot what I talked about for number 1. What was number 1? Someone give me number 1 we talked about. But I do see, because I was distracted by Chris. Chris says this. Chris says, as we are recording this part of this show, Chris says, travel insurance companies. I am using FAYE, FAYE. It's a little purple logo. FAYE is one of the top 10, if not number 2 or number 1, for seniors traveling abroad. FAYE has a great program where it has your insurance for travel changes, health, if you have to be evacuated. However, I'm learning that some travel insurance companies do not provide evacuation in a case of war. So we need to do our homework with that. I haven't checked into my FAYE. Does it do that? But it does have the ability to, if you get sick, to transfer you back home to America. FAYE, FAYE. Let me put that in the chat here. Let me put it in the banner. Since now, guess what? Guys, did I tell you? We now have the opportunity on this channel to have members. Now we can do memberships on this channel and then have membership nights. We just stepped it up. We just gained membership status on YouTube. How cool is that? So now we can do like the other folks do. Members, where it's just us, and we can talk whatever we want to talk about. It's just the members. A little more leniency in what you talk about in the membership. So you can see somewhere on one of these tabs in YouTube, there's a member. If you want to become a member, become a member, and we'll be doing special things for the members. Okay, so you can either become a Patreon member, which you see the QR code, but I am also doing some things. So I'm going to do something separate for the Patreon folks, and I'm going to do something separate for the members, because now I have a lot more time, and I can now divide it, and I have a lot more content to share with you all. Okay, so let me go. So FAYE, I was going to do that. Let me go to the banner. I was going to change the banner so you can see the spelling in case you don't know. FAYE. Let's put that on the screen. Let's click on that, and there we go. FAYE. FAYE is for insurance. It is ranked as one of the best insurance companies for traveling abroad. I also used to use, when I was traveling before, I do believe is Explore Travel, but I'll get back to you on that one. Let me see. You know what? I can do things in time. I can just get information for you. Hold on. Let me see what's my other one, and I can get that to you. Hold on. Explore. Let's see. I think it's okay. Let me go. I'm just gonna go here. Top insurance companies for travel. Top insurance. It'll come up on the list. Top insurance. Top travel insurance companies. and companies, providers. I have mine for senior citizens. That's what I was looking for because I'm a senior now. But for those that are not seniors, there's a couple of them out there. I just gonna put a bunch of them on the screen, and maybe it'll pop up. Let's see here. Let's see here. Globalrescue.com. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Best insurance providers. Let's see here. These are all sponsors. Trying to get away from the sponsors. Let's see here. Forbes. Here's on the best travel insurance on Forbes. I think that's where I got my listing from. And let's see here. I think, is this a paid? Let me see. Let's make sure it's not an advertisement. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not an advertisement. Okay, this is advertiser disclose. Okay, it's an advertisement. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a little more research when you guys have more time, or I have more time. But definitely Faye. I love Faye. So far, so good. Not that I had to use them yet, so I hope I don't have to use them, but it's good to have it. It's a good price. You put in all your destinations. So when I filled out my destinations, it'll give you a pre-quote. So I put in going to Lisbon, going to Porto, going to Paris, going to, and I list all the cities. And then I put the day from where I start, February 18th, I think I started, to, and again, my end date in July, just in case I stay longer. I'm trying to come back in June. And then they give you a price quote of how much it's going to cost you from that time period and visiting that amount of countries. Okay, so Faye, I'm going to use Faye since I also now have advertising capabilities on this show. So today we're talking about Faye Insurance, since that question was asked. Okay. Oh, there's it. That's it. Oh, Nomads. That's it. It's World Nomads. That's the one I had before. World Nomads. That's why I love this community. World Nomads is excellent. I had that in 2016 when I traveled and did my whole living in South Africa. That's what I had. World Nomads. Great program as well. Allianz is also very common. You'll find that with the airlines. I do believe that Delta uses them, or United. Can't remember which ones they are connected to. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, Bless MBA. Jazzy says, I love, hold on a second. Let's get this in here. Jazzy says, oh, pop that back on here. Jazzy says, I love that you are expressing the importance of travelers insurance. A lot of people take it for granted, but you should always get it. I'm telling you, the travel, and you know what? My travel insurance came up to $900, 9 and change, for 3 months, 4 months, from February to June to July, came up to 900 plus. It's worth the $1,000. If you happen to get sick, you can go and get medical care and all the other stuff. Okay, so it's worth getting your insurance. Thank you. Yes. So Faye is where I have mine, but World Nomad is another great one. It's better to have, yes, right, Jazzy. Jazzy says, it's better to have it and not need and to find out the hard way. Yes, right. Yes, right. Also, thank you, Ron, says Craig. Let's see here. Who else is here? Ron, you skipped it, but you are right. I just checked the flights to North Carolina. Okay, come on, computer. Don't mess up now, because sometimes I get a problem with this. Oh, there you go. Ron, you skipped it, but you are right. I just checked the flights to North Carolina, $150 more. Get your flights, but hopefully they'll come down now that the orange man is saying that the war is not going to be long. We'll see. We will see. Let's see here. Lisa says, listen to my travel credit card didn't have all the bells. That's a good statement. Oh, also, I haven't done it yet, and it's to my chagrin, is that you definitely want to get a credit card that gives you points. My son has been telling me I had to do it. I should have done it for this trip, because I would have been racking up points with all my airline fares that I would have put on this credit card. But Hindsight's 2020. Listen, Lisa says, listen to my travel credit card didn't have all the bells and whistles. I thought it did. I made a claim and they denied most of it. Yes, read the fine print. Read the fine print. Lisa says to Kelly, some young kids figured out a way to get all of the information from whoever is in the glasses. So it's not out yet, but believe me, someone is going to either buy theirs or figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go now though. It's 5:47. The guests will starting to arrive in a little bit. Elise says, I saw the video of the young people using the glasses and sharing the information that they found out about them. Yes, I do love my glasses because they allow me to videotape in the instant when I'm traveling on the road in the car. So they're great. They have a place, but also, like everything else, there's problems with them. Always get it. Always get it. Always get your insurance. Okay, Lisa, exactly. You got that. I see here. Also consider the airline you travel with. Yes, always do that. Also consider the airline you travel and if they will help you if something goes down. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, Lisa, got that one. Ron says, Chris. Ron says, I don't believe him because the doomsday plane is in the Middle East. I don't believe either. I don't believe anything that comes out of this administration. Lisa says, we can talk about it later because you missed the original comment about the medical glasses. The medical glasses? I thought you were talking about the meta glasses. Are you talking about meta glasses? Meta glasses or medical glasses? Let me know. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I say I'm going to get out of here, right? Okay, for those that are here for the first time, again, let's do this. Let's go to our banners real quick. So if you are here for the first time, well, not, this is you've been here all the time. There we go. Make sure you join our, whoa, I got a little mixed up there. Okay, here we go. Make sure, let me take Lisa off the screen there. Hold on a second. Lisa, gotta go. She's off the screen. Okay, now make sure you join our community. We can share photography, text postings, conversations, engagement. The only thing I don't like about photography in our community is that YouTube has a certain format that does not give you the 16:9 photos. Not good. They need to improve that on YouTube. Okay, next banner for you guys, and let's get that out the way. If you are in New York City and you are looking, anywhere, join our email listing. Make sure you go to the email listing, and you can do that from anywhere in the world. Go to ronlewisphotos.com and you will be on the newsletter. I'm going to try to be more persistent this year with it because, well, it's already March. Also, if you are looking for an event photographer, I will be back in the States in the end of June. So that means if you need to schedule me for July, August, September, October, November, make sure you do it because in December, I'm back on the plane and I'm back out of the country. Okay. And next also, let's get the Patreon folks on the board. Again, thank you, Patreon members. Your support helps us create amazing content. And I'm going to have to do something with you guys, some special stuff. Also, let's see here. Join the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like if you're in the building. Anytime you're in the building, make sure you hit the like. Also, if you're new to the building, make sure you hit subscribe. If this is your first time seeing this video, make sure you hit subscribe. If you got some information on this video and and you can apply it to your life and apply it to your travels, hit the subscribe. Hopefully I'll bring more stuff to you. Okay. So again, the insurance company we got here today is Faye, but there's a whole lot more out there. World, Nomad, and so on. Okay. I know you meant Meta. I'm teasing you. I knew you meant Meta. Okay. So I would like to know more information on this Meta stuff. I think we got it all. Did we get it all? Let me see. Let me see if someone's telling me to give me some messages. And okay, no messages at all. Okay, good. We're good. We are good. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you because there's a dinner party going on tonight, and I need to get dressed because I cannot look like this. I need to get myself a little dressed, but I will where my New York Yankees, sorry, New York Yankees at. New York Yankees. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining me. I wish you the best. Also, let me get this off the screen, this banner. Let me get the banner off. And if you enjoyed today, give me a thumbs up. If you got some information, give me some thumbs up, y'all. Give me a thumbs up. And let's see, let me get this banner off the screen. Okay, this was a good tip today, y'all. I think we got some good tips in. Okay, that's it, y'all. Enjoy the party. Thank you so much. Have your party. Great. Have a great dinner party. Great. Thank you so much. Kelly A says, thanks, Ron. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, guys. And I will see you tomorrow.